Hello everyone! Welcome back to Vesever Storytime. How are you doing today? Jeez, True Impact, welcome. Thank you very much again for that lurk, True Impact. You have yourself a great evening. See you later. And time for a game of Whodunit! Oh boy, oh boy. You know what, I don't really have much of a preamble this time. Besides, I had some delicious pho for supper. And I am feeling happy and full and just overall pretty satisfied. So that being the case, let's move right into the game. We will continue said game. I go pew pew. Alright, so we had just started off where we had found a body. Yeah. And now we're trying to figure out clues. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duraluminum. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. And Flora! Hey, how's it going, Flora? Wow, there's a freaking taser, gloves. Was Byakuya planning something, I wonder? What's this? Oh, okay, so it was Byakuya that had the night vision goggles then. Interesting. What was he planning? So he was prepared for a blackout then. Hard plastic case, but it's just the case. Inside is empty. They were for an emergency. Yes, quite. Gotta make sure nobody else has weapons. Turn off all the lights, and now we will, Why did he die if he had goggles? Just because he had goggles doesn't mean he knew that somebody was going to kill him. He could be wandering around, and then the person could have a knife concealed, and then he bumps into them, and then they go, stop. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other aluminum case. The other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duraluminum case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapon inside that duraluminum case, that was inside of it, aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duraluminum case in the first place? You thought you made it further in the game? So did I. Case packed with all of this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. Oh, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. The aluminum case has been added. This room has so much stuff. Yeah, nobody ate that much. Which is funny because Ikane was digging right in there. Such a huge table, nothing out of ordinary. Let's talk to Gundam. Oh, hellhound earring, answer my call.
Impossible.
Is this effort futile? As well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It's not a mere earring, it is the hellhound earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. This drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver.
The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Pomeranian, eh? Hello, Fino. First security guard. Intriguing. I will have to watch that later. It is in my browser now. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? Carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. Later won't be funny. I'm sorry, Fino, but I can't watch YouTube videos during the stream, lest there be inappropriate content within it. It's just something I don't do. I know you're all good peoples, but the precedent. I don't want to be like, well, some people I do, other people I don't. Unless it's like really, really, really short, maybe. Or I know what it is ahead of time from my own personal watching. Laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall, and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboard.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is! I found it, truly! That is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see, good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I gotta fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it probably would not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world! Let me give up the earring. Fool, have you not realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
Ha! It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Gaps on floorboard. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually part of the... Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well. In an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? Came from under the floor? That would be interesting. What if he fell down and they stabbed him from under the floor, through the slits in the floor? That'd be weird. He's hiding under the table because he's scared. Hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. Not just for yourself. We have to do to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Not blaming yourself, nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine, I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. The clue?
Hey.
Photos. That one, the ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on over and take a picture. Say cheese. Yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. See in this photo. Standing it over by the wall over there. See anything? These two photos right before the blackout, but she's Rebecca will want to eat. Something wrong? Let's see. Guy's pin there. Didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Yes, that's where the duraluminum box was. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall furthest away from that table. Right, that's pretty far. Everybody was rummaging around during the blackness. Come on, people. Obviously he moved. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it
Leave
could.
it to me.
Got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that's decided.
You better do your best.
That's true, she could have been using the flash during the blackout, right? Huh. I work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Understand what's going on? Gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... Good, she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Alright, so we got cameras. Alright, Nagito. Hey, Hashime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Just realized why it sounds weird to me. One moment here. Going to adjust to say, oh, that sounds a lot better. There we go. I am. Perfect. Okay. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, you want snack, but you have none. Ooh. I hate that feeling when you're like, you want just something like a tasty treat, but there's nothing there. And don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it, but why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. Not even the tasteless instant noodles. Ooh. Bread? Bread with butter? Make his toast? Toast it? Or sprinkle a little bit of sugar and cinnamon over top for a nice cinnamon toast? No way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Her. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Speaking Fappy, hey, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. How are you doing today? Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. Pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that for showing you something so unsightly. You're doing all right, good to hear. I am doing fabulous today. Oh, I had a delicious supper of some pho. I went out, got some from a restaurant, brought it back, and it was really cool because they had it in separate containers. So then you combined everything all together, made it all delicious, and I got like a bunch. So I even have a good amount for tomorrow. Oh, it's so good. And now we're right into your stream. Everybody's here. Good time. Like cheese, ham, mustard, some cold meats, and ooh, and mushrooms. That sounds delish. Oh, it was. It had rare steak, and of course you can cook it to your wellness based upon the boiling broth you put over top of it. It had some sausages. It had. Oh, I gotta stop. I'll have to run away and go eat more. you made me remember it again. Really, they needed us to go back to this again. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. You can't make a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout stop, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. That's so embarrassing. Regret not not eating before you came here. I'm sorry. I take full responsibility. See, this picture is going to break the case. Yeah. It's out of nowhere. So far, there's no real context as to why, besides fan service. This happened yesterday, too. There's only a couple people in chat. It's like, Then once that picture shows up, all of a sudden, like, everybody came in. Lance showed up. Glitchy showed up. Everybody's like, oh, hey, well, what? This is quite the time to come in. It was like, oh my gosh. Of course. The fan service character. Oh, Fino's always here, lurking in the background. So, Pekin, if you don't mind me shortening your name to that. Making some dinner? You'll be lurking. All right, sounds good, Kev. It's just all kinds of dinner time. What are you making? Is it going to be delicious? So, Pekin, have you played all the Danganronpa games, or have you only played a couple? Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Chicken cutlets. Ooh, tasty. Alright. Oh, I can't stand it. Again! That pose was so great, they had to add it to my truth bullets. Just so this way I could throw it right in. Now you can look at it as much as you like. Whatever you want. I played the first two, working on the third. Nice. Yeah, I'm doing a full franchise playthrough right now. So we just finished the first one a little while ago. So we're on to the third stream of the second one here. And then we're going to be going into the Ultra Happy Despair Girls before going into Danganronpa 3. How have you enjoyed it so far? You want to break the case? All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, and you just get that right up there. Just stare at it till your heart's content. Oh boy. I appreciate you not spoiling. It's been interesting. Uncovering everything so far. And making up wild theories. Good times. It's a pretty fun, especially this one. Ah, that's good. Yeah, Cheese was saying he enjoys this one as well. Okay, yep, nothing new about this. Oh, here's the AC. Air conditioner. Could it be... Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? What's that sound just now? Oh, the air conditioner. Interesting. Probably the only machine inside this room, and the air conditioner's remote control. Timer set to 11:30 p.m. Pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means a mechanical sound before the blackouts probably came from this air conditioner. Favorite characters yet? Oh my gosh. Okay, first game was Kyoko. She was bae. Personal top favorite, followed by Celeste. She was interesting. And then Hina. Those were the top three. I didn't care too much for any of the male characters in that one. Whereas in the second game here, there's too many characters I like. Too many. Peko is actually... So far, I've only talked to her... What was it, once or twice? Once, I guess. But I really like her as a character and how she's opening up and just wanting fluffy things. So she seems interesting. I wanted to learn more about Sonya. I was trying to learn about Fat Byakuya because I wanted to know how he got so big. Just how far in the future is this? I say Gun was a good character. Yes, he's actually the top male character that I wanted to go check out as well. Just because it's really interesting, his character, in terms of how the whole darkness thing. What, he's got the little hamsters, the 4 hamsters of doom. Echo, Gamer Girl, and Monami. Monami? You like Monami? Oh my. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the truth bar. Excellent. You're going to be eating a lot for that. Yeah. Under this very table, Byakuya was. First, I should investigate the top of the table. So the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. Looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me. So, that's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it! I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Yeah! That Gundam is definitely your fave? Nice. You know something about Byakuya in this game? What did you notice? I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring this stinging pain in the back of my eye as I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. Dave isn't. Oh, were you about to say a spoiler, Flora? No, his name is Byakuya Togami. In this, right now, anyways. And he's talking about his. And this is why I'm conflicted, because the way he acts isn't like the Byakuya of old. Hey, look, there's tape. Oh, someone taped something under the table. What's everybody's time right now? For myself, it is 7:22 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh. Oh, you thought the... yes. I understand. Because, yeah, everybody had mixed up names at first as well. I thought it was combinations, and why is Byakuya the only one like that? But no, he's the only one with the same name as his predecessor. Yeah, it's latest for Fino. Fino's is hardcore. He'll be sitting in the stream here an hour, 2 hours, sometimes before the stream starts. And then I'll come in sometimes maybe an hour ahead of time to start setting things up. He's like, hey! They tried his best to lead everyone. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. What the fandom calls Tugami, because he's got the size of 2 bodies. Alright, we've got beneath the table, we've got some tape. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? Seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. The dim light beneath the table seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? So that would explain why he's under it. What is this? Look how high res these goggles are in comparison to everything else. Oh my goodness. Looks like binoculars, but I'm here wondering how a person his size made it under the table. You've got a point. That table does look pretty low to the ground from this angle anyways.
Hey.
Wait, those aren't binoculars. Eh? Then what are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Hit the knife under the table. Problem solved, yes. Person there is the chef in Yakuza. Yeah. Whoever was in the bathroom, that's the thing. The person suspicious? I don't know. I think the food is the most suspicious. I think a roasted lamb, the food finally rose up against Byakuya. It's like, no more shall you feast upon us. And I fought back. bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. All the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duraluminum case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. A lot of blood for food poisoning. That is pretty quick, but it could be special mutated food poisoning. He patted down like the video, yes. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? And we got blood. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. Blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Bloodstain under the table has been added. See, that's interesting. Huh. The body's collapsed face down into the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. Looks like he was. Wait. I really thought you were onto something, huh? You can... I don't know. I mean... I don't think it's the knife. I think the knife was a red herring. Secretly, the meat skewer was used from those holes in the floor. He was going for the knife. And then somebody stabbed him from below the floor. Because I think he hid the knife there in case something were to go awry. So he was on all fours going under the table to go gather it with his night vision goggles to protect himself. And then the meat skewer from underneath. That's what I'm going with. Because that's missing too. Honestly, I was actually... I wasn't even thinking about that until I started. I'm going to say something silly and I wait, this makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense because... How is the blood getting splattered on the inside there? He's got to be over there. Using your thinking cap. Yes. Now, the thing is, we have to see if you can go underneath these floors, though. We don't know if you can do that. So all it comes down to if somebody can go from underneath. According to the Monokuma file, he's repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? It did go on the floor. Would they have blood on them? If they were directly underneath, it would make sense that they would have blood, yes. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table, despite the fact that it's just me. I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
A moment. Gotta investigate all that. We gotta taste it. See if somebody hid something inside, you know, one of the riblets. Yes.
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, I've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. A scent? What? We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
Brains. In fact, Nagito has to say, yes! I know! It bothers me! This is why Pika, I think this is all just a big computer simulation. Yes, I guess you weren't here for my big theorizing session. So based upon the static when you're open up like the screens turning on and everything, And then these almost all seem like mixes of people. So it's like right away, Ultimate Hope, then there's Byakuya. It feels like there's some of them are either are mixed, like at the end of Danganronpa 1, either they are captured and put into another thing, or after the bright flash of light, we don't know what happened to them. Perhaps that was the end of that simulation. It restarted, mixed things up a bit, mixed personalities, and now we're into a new simulation. And if that's the case, it'd explain why Byakuya is so fat. But which also has me excited, because if it is, if I'm right about it being a simulation, that means we're going to see Junko again, which will be exciting. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. Okay, we got lazy and just hit the choose random presence for your character. Yeah, I'll pick a random number from 1 to 6. I'll let someone in chat do that. Well, the blackout took place at the time. Would have happened throughout this entire building. It's Tails! You picked a good number, Tails. I personally, 5 is my favorite number. That's always been my favorite number, and there's no specific reason to it. I just like the number 5. Maybe it's those curves. Ooh. But thank you so much, Tails, for being subscribed for 11 months. How are you liking Pathologic 2? I've been kind of popping in and out where I can, but I haven't been able to stick around quite as much as I'd like. But I'm keeping tabs on you. You're just getting my thick. I know. I'm feeling like I kind of need to shave it. It's starting to get a little more itchy again, despite the oils. But such is the way of life. So weird. Ooh. Oh, it's terrible. There's so many games, even new games coming out now that are like, I'm going to be adding even more to the stuff I want to be playing. Yeah, you're right. Blackout. Oh, hello.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot. So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime. I just realized something. Did she, by chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. But, Beacon, you got some essays. Gotta do some essays and a worksheet. Ooh, alright, well you could have, well, good luck with those, I should say. I was going to say have fun, but it is what it is. If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. But it was a pleasure chatting with you. Hopefully we'll see you again. If it's for Chinese or Japanese people, that the number is foreseen as cursed number, that a number like is bad luck. Is it? Wasn't actually, I'm not sure. I haven't really put much stock into superstitious numbers. I would have no idea. Let's see. Your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to me, Buki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. What? What? Huh? La li la la la! I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Where are you going with this? Oh, it'll be as easy as pie. Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. There's OCD for superstitious numbers. She has to use aids in everything and brush her teeth a specific amount of times. Interesting. Very interesting. But I googled it and it's actually true. I saw that on measure tapes. When they reach number 4, they mark it as red. Huh. It's just like how some buildings, even in Canada here, you'll be going to use the elevator. There's no 13th floor. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. Because enough people don't think the 13 is unlucky, or I don't know. It's weird. But then, technically there's still a 13th floor. It's just not marked as that. So I don't know. Is there so much food on the stream? Well, you see. Food is the one common melting pot amongst everyone that we can all get behind. 7 is the perfect number. Oh. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you. No, you zombie.
Yep.
You tell us, I'll let you bite Hejime later. Hey, stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aw.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. This is my hero.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice. And then the next voice was mine.
I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. First person to like 13. I don't dislike 13. There's no numbers that I dislike. I just personally enjoy the number 5 for whatever reason. Used everywhere special on math. But since the beginning of mankind, the number 7 is present. Ooh.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Wait. All right. So right there, that makes it sound like Teru came from the kitchen. So somehow he found his way all the way from the kitchen over to this room in pitch black, when apparently nobody else could do anything like that.
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Although, to be fair, Fino, if Byakuya just talked right then, right before that, a couple lines before that, say, hey, everybody, what's this? Like he found something. Like he found the knife or whatever. And then Terutoru was there. So if he got stabbed from beneath the floor, it wouldn't work. So it couldn't be him. All right, Pekin, what did you get? Question. Need to know. What are you eating? Let us know. Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then freeze me and let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Tails, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, Tails. Oh my goodness, you didn't see the picture yet, did you? I'm sure you'll enjoy this because, you know, you and I, we go back, way back with games like Honey Pop and so on. We got as a clue for this murder, this lovely, embarrassing pose. Wait. Enjoy. Wait, which means I should go. Oh, it didn't work. Come on. This darn Steam thing. I put some commands in my Stream Deck and then it just doesn't work sometimes. It's very disappointing. Interesting. Is it because of a certain... Oh. I think it's just Danganronpa. If I'm on specific screens... Interesting. Yeah, see, right here. Interesting. Woo! Anyways, I was trying to make my webcam disappear so we could see it. Is any shot of that? Yeah, I've been playing with cameras, doing all kinds of fancy things. A pastry, okay. Okay, sorry. Anyways, about Control. Yes, I am definitely interested in it. I've been actually, from when it was announced, a long time ago, I've been keeping an eye on it, and then now that it's been released, I was waiting for reviews. Reviews have been coming out. People are enjoying it. It seems quite interesting. PC. I'll get it for that PC. Woo! Anyways, that's it for this person. There's something I want to ask you. I might do it after Ultra Despair Girls, because I think I want a break between the Danganronpa 1 and 2 arc and then going into number 3, because Cheese was letting me know there is an anime that ties up the storyline, and while I can't stream that, I kind of want to watch it before I start Danganronpa 3, just this way I have everything tied up a nice pretty little bow before I forget things. This way, I can stream another game while I find time to watch the anime. And then, by the time that's all done, we're good to go. I remember the name of that girl. Just imagine Mexicans saying Ibuki Ibuki? Interesting. Well, Beacon, I'm glad that you're safe. You know, random people banging on doors sometimes is dangerous. Also, what kind of pastry did you get? Talking like an Applejack, turnover, donut. Dog biting the door. Oh my gosh. My dog will sometimes scratch at the doors or the sides. There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier. It's like lining up plastic bottles around the house. What? That's only done to keep cats from getting in. Interesting. There's a random guy knocking on a door. It's an Uber. Chocolate one. Ooh. Talking like an eclair? Oh man. Oh. Are you looking to get in Control as well, Tails? And how about Remnants for the of the Ash or whatever it's called? It's like that Souls like FPS type game. I know Bait has that. Has been playing it. Chocolate pastry braid. So these? I'll take a little bit. After having that delicious supper, having a nice tasty morsel like that afterwards. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. A fire door has been added to the truth bullet. Okay. But oh, these fire doors. Oh, I wonder, would those close? No. It's homemade too. Oh my goodness. Now you just got me mad. Because homemade pastries, especially when they're semi-fresh, is just Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout territory? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen. But when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. Let's see, I guess it's not possible. Is what we call it in Claire in Portugal? Yes. Oh, dang it! No, this is no. Used to make these pastries. You have 3 types of chips in them. Are we talking like chocolate chips? We've got chocolate chips, maybe some peanut butter chips. What other chip would go good with that? Guess you could have 2 different kinds of chocolate. Oh, butterscotch, maybe. That could work. Ah, man, my internet is melting. You keep buffering. Oh, no, that's not good. Try putting me down to 160p, because I've got all those lovely transcode options right now. So even if I have to be all locked out like you're watching an inappropriate video, or I'm under witness protection, oh, that's just what it has to be. Played for like an hour and refunded it. Ooh. I see. Yeah, I've been holding off on it just to see how people like the end game. Because ultimately, I heard it was pretty short. So if the end game is no good, but I'm noticing a lot of people that were playing it and streaming have already moved on and they're not doing it anymore, so I'm guessing it's not that great. But milk chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, yeah. And toffee, yes. Or score or oh. A+, yes. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Terratura's account has been added. All the dangerous items, yep, nothing new there. Oh, nope. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. That's what I was trying to tell you guys last night. But nobody was listening to me. It's like, it came from the kitchen. I was like, no, it was listed as everything there. The skewer was the only thing missing. The skewer. All the knives and stuff were accounted for. Now, that leaves the question, where did this knife come from? It appears to have been brought from outside. Outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. This is all the stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I agree. Kitchen equipment list. Sketch something. Beacon. It's sounding to me like you are a person of many talents. Talking about making your own pastries with multiple chips, doing sketches. What other unique, wonderful talents do you have? Okay, if you go make that sandwich. I know all this talk of food. Oh, I still need to investigate? Okay. Yeah, that's still the same. Oh, it's amazing. That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
Well, guess
The
that's about
dish
it.
fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoma or Azubu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoma or Azubu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big, where did you get it? I asked Nikumaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. No, the cow! His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I want to get punched by those hands. You're good at walking. That would be a good thing to be good at, especially if you like to go for long strolls. Long strolls on the beach at night as the sun is setting. Nice crisp breeze is in the air. Poor cow getting punched to death. Oof. Seriously, Nikumaru is so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoma and Azuru. It's a wild country, things like that. They slip my mind a lot, you know. Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Kane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
Tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes? Wait, what? Pretty much finished investigating the kitchen.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Long watches, wow, long watches on the beach, right? Oof, big oof. I know, right? I'm just... What can I say? Sometimes when I done goof when reading and or talking, it's pretty bad. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Or, this is... It makes me wonder. Watchers go out to walk when they have the time. Oh, I don't have any of my saved laughs on here anymore. What is saved? Oh, my SOS, of course. Storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs, so there's no way I could stay in here for a long time. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. Guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. To the laundry hamper. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? I could just give me N vibes. What are N vibes? Hold on, there's something on it. Just a blood stain. There you go. So if they're underneath, if they were wearing that to stop blood, wow, they must have really thought about this then.
Huh?
Blood stain? Here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. This character from a game. Oh, okay. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
oh,
That tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Okay, so clean ones. Yep, nothing new there. We have 3 of these. Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on. But why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout. I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
yep.
Too bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? True or false? All shades of red in Danganronpa are switched to pink. That is actually false. Almost all of them. There was one bit where there was some red blood, actually. At one point. Whether they missed that? In Danganronpa 1, anyways. There was one bit. Remember that. Which is really interesting because the murders are pink. So... Oh yeah, and not to mention Teru's nosebleeds are red. So it's interesting how not all blood is pink. Hajime, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Move on and investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. Fine, we'll leave. Okay, so somebody was intentionally trying to make it into a blackout. They did pink blood for the murders only, not to not get a high rate. Yeah, that would make sense. And I know a lot of certain countries will not sell games with blood in it, and if it looks like blood. So that's why there's a lot of games where you can tint the blood. And considering most of this game, there really isn't blood. Except for... But we'll find out. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Someone in there? Knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side. But no response. This is going nowhere. Guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry, they didn't die, just bright pink pains. Exactly, they're fine, no worries. Ooh, I got a level up.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Fine. But first, because I've done some walking, flush the poop. Oh, wait, this is the circuit breaker. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use the stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right, even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it! Whoa, it's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout. So I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work really good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. If you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar.
It's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks, just imagine it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. Stretchy Monokuma. I was just thinking like Go-Go Gadget arms.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Oh, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? They didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. But we found that out already. Alright, so where did you go? I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. Was Kazuichi's favorite drink? Water. Here I was trying to think of something all crazy like, oof, I was going to say oil, motor oil, because mechanic and whatever. I don't know. But is it his favorite drink? I know Byakuya loved sparkling water. However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker's in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? What does that mean?
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the duraluminum case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
But where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Pickle suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Pretty like lemonade. You know what? I could see that. I could see that. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. Apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Seems like it will be a tough path. Cold sweat dripping from her forehead. Peko wobbled out of the office. But what happened to her? Food poisoning. It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something? Vito, welcome back. How's the sandwich? What did you put inside of it? Parents are going to see your teachers tomorrow. Are we talking parent-teacher conference? Or is it just a meet the teachers before school starts? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. Almost positive. Meet teachers night, basically. Okay. Yeah, I've got that for my kids. We have actually really soon as well. I'm curious. I think next week. Alright, so we did that. Oh, is this scheduled to come on as well? Remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? Timer's here is set to 11:30. Isn't the time for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Started school 4 weeks ago, and your grades are already dying. No! Why? If you don't mind my asking. What is it that's making it hard? Cheese, ham, sausage, mayonnaise, mustard, sprinkled white pepper, and grinded salsa. That sounds pretty good. Oh. 89% on a test and it killed your grade. Oh, interesting. I take it that you were in the high 90s before. This duraluminum case should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular duraluminum case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, it's okay to take that key without permission.
Now.
Forbidden to tamper with a crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? Your first test was probably going to hurt anyways. Well, that's the tough thing, because, yeah, there's not many tests, not much stuff. I mean, like you said there, it started 4 weeks ago. So, there's not... The weighting of the grades is going to be off. Guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. Guess you're right about that. Hello, Cheese. Hello. Hey, isn't Beko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean,
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
well,
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Echo's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
hey.
Just look sideways when I say pepper and sweet pepper on the sandwiches? No way, man. I like sweet peppers on my sandwiches. And when I do subs at Subway, I always gotta have those sweet peppers in there. I gave my boy this voice, but it's also his voice, so I can't complain. Cade, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. All I'm going to say, Cheese, is I'm trying to imitate his voice. But yeah, if you don't like his voice actor, then obviously I'm going to. Considering that I'm trying to imitate that, and I can't imitate it 100%, it might even sound even worse. Don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. I want to know the story behind those teeth.
Now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Gundam is great. Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
Might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. Who was guilty, Guitar? It turns out Nagito was guilty, and he got away with it. Monokuma was bluffing this entire time. Not everybody dies. Now we have to live with a killer amongst us. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright.
Alright, let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah, no, we haven't found out who's guilty yet, Guitar. This is still the investigation. We just started the investigation a little while ago. Beginning of the stream. So we're only about an hour into it. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Does computer simulation show people how they would react when in despair? Oh man, yeah, there was Black Mirror episode like that, eh? Where they had, what was it? They went through everything just to see how they would do it, or if they would do it, or how they did do it. Murder or something like that. Because they made them go through the exact same circumstances and everything. You guys got stuff for one more year of high school, then you can leave. You'll leave high school. You'll be so happy that you left high school, and then a few years down the road, you're going to be sitting there going, I want to go back to high school. Or at least that seems to be the case a lot of the time. Back to the carefree days of high school, when you didn't have to worry about so much crap. I guess depending if you're doing college or university after. Or just going straight into the workforce. Like I did. Back to 3 months vacations. Oh yeah, having summers off. Dang, man, I miss that. I suppose boring though, except that one moment where it's funny. High school, I found for me, was what you made of it. I kind of jam-packed my first few years with everything. So this way I had all the credits I needed. So this way, come senior year, I just had to kind of coast on a few classes. Except, plus the ones that interested me. Except for math. I'm terrible at math. So bad. When you hang out with the sophomores, life is good because they're so wholesome. Nice. That's what I did when I first got into high school. Ever since I was freshman there, I made friends with. It sucked each time because I was friends with the grade 11 and 12s. So the 12 guys would graduate, go away. I'd lose that group of friends. And then I'd be with the 11s. They graduated, and then by that point, it was almost like I was that there then. So then I had to be the one befriending the freshmen. When I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. I was right!
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
Okay, you know what? I have to see. I have to see this voice actor, because it sounds like the guy who did Tigtone. Come on now, give me the voices. Okay. We go Danganronpa 2. Gundam voice actor. I should say English. No, it's a different guy. Alright then. He just sounds so familiar. So much the same. Alright, Fino. Yes, no, I've seen that security guard one before. And yeah, it's when you're not even touching them, you're doing something wrong. Let's see, skip high class. Skip classes whenever. No. When I hang out with the sophomores, like, okay, we did that one. I tutor them and they'd help themselves out. Careful looking up voice actors. Oh, okay. Luckily, I didn't spoil anything for myself there. Molly Gundam. Jackie's thighs save lives. Something about those stockings. What am I? You don't like Gundam? Why? Why not? Just annoying? Kill la Kill? No. I think actually I've seen one of them. FBI, open up! I do use that, yes.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think.
It's true. That's what I was saying. It's all waifus here be under 18. That is true. Wait. So those compromising photos that we're looking at, that Tails took screenshots of. Tails, look out. You've got bad things on your computer now. I'll watch this now. No! Curse you, games! This was all part of Cheese's master plan, so this way he could blackmail me later in my streaming career. He's like, hey V, remember that time that you were streaming lewd pictures of underage ladies? Well, I've got this on my drive. Remember this clip? Now give this to me or else. I'm like, no! Meekin 17. That compromising photo that I showed earlier on stream. Delete the pictures, delete the clips. I gotta delete the VOD after this. Oh no!
So I thought it was important to check it.
Well, you see, Pekin, the old lady characters, that is what Watch Dogs, the brand new one, I forget what it's called, not Watch Dogs 2, but the next Watch Dogs Legion is, where you have that old secret agent grandma that's total badass going around. That's gonna be fun. Wait, Rocky's 18? Woo! Wait, so are you sure Meekin's 17 then? See, under the floor, huh? Never considered thinking of it like that. Yes, for sure. Oh. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
Carpe I lay didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well? I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
but
Okay, and then abandon this rabbit hole. 16. Ooh. That special feeling when you're like, man, this waifu's pretty cute. Oh, no. Wait, how is she 16? She does not have the body of a 16-year-old. I'm not just talking about the chest. I'm talking about the overall physique, height, and everything too. I couldn't find a way to get on the floor from inside the building either. You think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
wow.
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get onto the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? You did?
huh?
Someone has double stuffed Oreos the size. They're 16. Huh? I mean, unless they're massively over obese. But, yeah. Oh, what happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here all alone in a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Oh, of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. There's no right to call Hiko Shard. Yoko 16? Then he just left. That happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Alright, we've got her account. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
Glad.
That's relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice!
Unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands! It seems he has no intention of investigating. JoJo character? Clearly, I don't know enough about animes. What the hell? Did I tell you leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I... Whatever, just tell me what you're doing while everyone else... Oh, sorry. Different wrong voice. Whatever. Just tell me what you're doing while everyone else was at the party. Jotaro. I see. I see. Checking my alibi, hey? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for a little walk. And then just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
But why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Yeesh. Dumbass. Oof. One's a little touchy. Oh yes, on the pet. Still good. He wants love. Everybody just needs the love.
Alright.
Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. Okay, fine then. Nobody cares about you. Go away. Which one's his? Oh, this way. Gosh, it takes so long to turn around. Lesbian in a suit? Interesting. It's locked. Guess you need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose. I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? Probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. Let's see, I guess we should go inside then. I guess you're right. Oh dear, look at all this stuff. And a nice canopy bed? This bed, nothing about it really catches my eye. Oh, I see, I see. I see you up here.
No.
That's right, Monokuma. You can't hide those bears from me. For my skills of sight are too strong. You notice only our room is playing? I know it always is. What's up with that? Wait, no, he had. Wait. Does he have the sword? No, that was something else. The room's interior design isn't that different from mine. There's not much to worry about here. Okay, clearly there's an envelope, but we'll do that later. Our room is beyond here. It's well organized. There's nothing suspicious about it. Nothing here really looks like a clue. So the three youngest characters here are Kane, Kyoko, Kazuichi, 16. Tsubaki Togami. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. That's it. That explains why he was doing all he was doing. Living your life to the fullest right now. Looking at the ages of anime high schoolers. You gotta have that information. It'll be important. You gotta know what's legal. Is it a crime warning? No. It says be careful. Probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe
Hey,
this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party? Huh? Whew. The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. This is Mukuro. I don't know. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter. Couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario.
hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? He had just told us.
nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely began to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No. This could be a prank and might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. Hmm? No, that's wrong! Besides, he suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here and it's the only thing I can think of. Oh, Nagito. How you doing, guitar? How you doing? Oh, man. Oh, of Ellen? Want to do some homework? All right. Good luck with your homework. Concentrate. Get that done. Get those grades back up. Person who wrote this letter murdered. Byakuya. That's the case. That person. Oh, you left out the space. So yeah, I didn't do the multiple books. Oh, speaking of, I have to get myself programmed a raid emote. Once received, right? They plan to manipulate Byakuya and kill them right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Murder threat has been added.
Hey,
Hajime, There's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked my hero for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. Probably finished by now. Coming with me, right?
Sorry.
That's all you. What? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see you understand.
Hey,
I still think there's some way to get under the floors. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
See you later. Why else would they say that the skewer was missing? He was pretty pale, and if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Naki. Not much time left. I better hurry to the old building. We will leave. I think there's some serious food poisoning going on. Because people are rushing to the bathrooms. Autopsy, I thought he was murdered along with Togami. Oh. Nope, only the one. Oh, that's true. Where are the corpses going to be? Well, there's the other islands we haven't seen yet. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't want to help you guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside. This is dangerous because of the renovation. Think about it. A dead body isn't littering. Or breaks no rules. I see the renovation, so that's why you cover them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it's supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. You have to do this no matter what, damn it. Well, that was rather useless. Big help on him. Exactly. Like, what? What the hell's that loud voice just now? Well, he's not that much help. Yeah, it seems that's the case. Is the bathroom open? Bathroom seems to be open. I don't really need to go down. No! No! Let me go inside! She needs that magic stick. She's always helping, don't you? Yes. I feel so light-hearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. Sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Huh? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. Got out of the bathroom. But he wasn't there because it turns out he was actually outside. Because he's the one who talked to Chiaki. Tried to use this many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Jeez.
However, you think I'd be angry by something like that? You all underestimate my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. About how long that lasted. This sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Oh boy. So now can I go look? Now we don't want to go look inside for clues. Oh, yeah. Oh, we did this already.
Hey,
Everyone,
What the hell?
turn the damn lights on.
You guys?
I didn't realize I was going to do this whole thing. Pretty much it. Already went to storage. We're supposed to go talk to the camera, or go look at the pictures. My hero, yes. Just a thought, since there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe. Just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should get up on finding Gundam's earring.
Hey,
I called her a camera, I know it's true. That's all she is to me, just a camera. Hey, you're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. Don't sound too sure.
hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Then you told me using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I had to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. Woo! So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. All windows covered. It is a very nice diagram. To our boy, right? She is camera, I am streamer. There we go. We'll boil it down just to the basics about us. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Teru made it from the kitchen all the way into the thing. Are people dumb? You can move during a blackout. You're not magically stuck to the floor once the lights go out. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Power cord for the desk lamp? That cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed. That means...
Hey.
So did you find something? Messed up with the lamp. So it caused a short circuit? Yes, because all of the irons in the next room were also on as well. It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I'm feeling it's either a potential clue, or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
Not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Alright, let's go find out about the body. This is the place where that naughty picture happened. I think right here. Right here. Make it happen again. Oh, baby. I mean, we're in a room with just girls right now. Just think, and all of them are wearing dresses, so it could happen with all 3. If you'd like, I can say a little bit of what I want to say. Welcome back, Beacon. How did the homework go? Did you find out anything? You really think we can only give fan service for chapter 1? Yes. Oh, the fan service every chapter. Ah, baby. You're back. Oh, I forgot to do it. Uh-oh. For the reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. The deep wounds deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. Can we assume that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to... Aha! I was right about the skewer. Stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. Don't end the stream. I don't know. You're tempting me now. I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl. Deacon's autopsy reports.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Now the tough thing is nobody's found a way to get under the floor though. That's really the only way that I can see that happening.
I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable
Okay.
face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
Mountain with the carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. No boobs. Alright, to the Monokuma Rock, which I had found earlier. Over here. Running, 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 and running, running. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, pretty sure I went the wrong way. Oh, there's a nice lighthouse over there. There is a faster way, yes. However, I've experimented, and if you do the bumpers or teleportation, you do not get experience with your pet. It does not count as steps. So that's the reason why I've been running like this. It's slower, I know, but it's gaining me experience as I'm running, and you also gain experience with your pet.
Are you kidding me?
The heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How do they make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I can't believe he's dead. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no! There ain't no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
Hey, now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. Wasn't really doing anything. Just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard who got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? How can you say something so irresponsible?
You understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Hero. Hero. That's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey,
Seems you noticed it too. He's got his earring. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second. My, Monomi, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Hey. Hmm? You actually want to join in?
Masochistic mascot.
You want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service.
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. Shall allow your special participation.
See ya later.
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. Welcome back, Cheese.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
You mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? Like, why are they making us look for a secret entrance? How did he get his earring exactly? So there is a way. Wait, let's look for a hidden Monokuma doll. Maybe. Nope. No hidden Monokuma doll. Are we supposed to go through his mouth? What? There's something shaking? This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Oh. Something came out. Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? What? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear. That's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. Come this far, I have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. That's everyone's decision. I'll just follow you guys. Slowly making progress. 2 problems. How many do you have to go? If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward and intensely as the escalator carried me. If it were a video game, right, V? They're being very on the nose in this game. Between Teru all constantly saying, this isn't real. Oh, if this were a video game. Oh, there's all these little things, and then the constant throwbacks, like the presents from the first game. Like, 11 left. Well, you are slowly getting there. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, okay, I was half expecting to go off into space or something. This is an elevator. Let's see, this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. Right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. Huge elevators that can fit a whole mountain? Yeah, that's pretty big. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Not only that, this elevator takes forever to go down. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door slowly opened. Oh, look how nice this place looks. Okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking locking us in a shitty looking place like this? Make you sleep, Slander? Oh, Slander. There was a... Shoot. I didn't have time today. I made a marker in the last stream because there was a nighttime story. Oh no. No, not all new mechanics again. Well, Slander, let's see, what can we do to make Slander go to sleep? Nice, gentle waves of the ocean. Wind. I don't know. Some are good. No, I'll type out the entirety of the the Arctic wind.
Don't fuck with me!
Fucking crazy, don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now. When you're wasting your time and energy, hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Now, Slander, do you have blue light glasses? Because I hear if you do a lot of gaming stuff or stuff with computers, whether it be phones, monitors, so on, sometimes using blue light glasses will help with that. And much as I hate to say it, because you are here, staying away from screens and entertaining things, because that only makes you want to stay up more, as it provides the boosts, like the blue light. What is it? Not energizes your stuff, but I don't know. Nice iPad. It does look like an iPad. Look at that home button. I want my iPhone to have that as its home thing there. Maybe I should do that. Paint it. For the last 2 hours. Oof. There's a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togumi. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. Got murdered! You see, it all comes down to also where in that place. I mean, Nagito, he seems so guilty not wanting me to stay in the storage area, having been the one to set up everything. Like, he had plenty of opportunity, but at the same time, I really don't feel like it would be him. I feel like he's going to be someone who's there to like the end of the game. If Gundam has his earring, did he find a way to get down? Yes. Or so I say. And that's the thing, we need to find out from him how he got it. Like, your problem is going late to bed and waking up around 2 p.m. Oh. Yeah, I usually go to bed around 10:30, so I'm trying to stop. Sorry, not 10:30, like 12:30. And I get up at 7. Would you be able to agree with people? What? That's really true. Find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. It could totally be that little girl then, because if she could fit in a small space to get into that crawl space for the skewer, squish squish indeed. Okay, that she's my prime suspect now. No way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Would you like to save your current progress? Yes. Yes, I would. Well, would you look at that cheese? It's only like 9 p.m. my time. Normally, we only have time for doing the investigation before it gets all the way up to like 10, 30, and then we have to stop. But we still have time. We can go into the right into the trial. Exciting. And stream an hour 30 early. Exactly right. Ooh, that save icon. I like that. Because Lord knows, sometimes I save multiple times. Let's see. Wait, change difficulty? Say what? I guess if you're having a hard time with the trial, you can always change it back. Welcome to DR2. New deaths, new mysteries, new punishments.
Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
What is Monomi doing? Is she tied up?
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened
Yeah,
is
Monomi's
lurking
tied up.
among you.
I'm
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monomi, of course.
You hate me that much?
Why did she get mushrooms on her head is my question. What the heck is that about?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Is that like a trope? Look, I got mushrooms on her head. What's that? Yeah, I know. What's up with that whole mushroom thing? Is that anime trope? Is it just for this game? Oh, it's a trope. Okay.
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
Shows
Were
depression.
you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
You know what I like already? The profile, their profile pics. It's not going. It's just got a nice red flashing background behind it. It's a stable picture.
Anyway, why
Does
don't
make
we
you
try
think an
talking about the
massive
most
earthquake
pressing
is happening?
issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. Let's start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. Math? No, not math. You're going to give us some kind of weird thing like, what is 8 2 plus D8 equals plus this? It'd be like some kind of weird question like that. I know, it's like, I don't even know. You can't do that. No, thinking about if it's a waste of time. You have to do this no matter what. The class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail. So please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Until then, good luck and have fun. Knife. Oh my good lord. What? Gaps on the floorboard, knife, bloodstain under the table. Cool beans. I bet
Why
you.
was Byakuya's body in
Oh.
a place like that?
Oh, interesting.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery.
That's wrong.
Like a dog burying a bone.
Otherwise, there would be a blood trail. Well, it's just how strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya's in a place like
His body was under at the very back of the...
after the killer murdered? They probably moved.
I pushed the wrong button.
No, that's wrong.
Ooh, it even seems to shoot faster this time.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Ooh, this music.
Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
I don't know, those goggles just seem too high res for that area. Just doesn't seem to fit.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see.
Bed
I
mass.
get your point.
Aw, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life
Femdas?
is meaningless.
Oh, sure. I have no clue. I don't know. It's been so long since I've used it, it's probably got warped in my mind. Even I had no clue what it was. Yeah, what would the E have been for? That makes no sense. Wait. What is PEMDAS? I think it was a bad as these exponent, bracket, exponent, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. How did it change? Which is weird because in math, now I'm all confused. But that's the thing though, mine bedmass has, yeah, Bates, okay, so I'm not crazy, okay, good. Okay, yeah, there we go. Brackets, and exponents, then division slash multiplication, then addition slash subtraction. Yes, okay. I'm not crazy. I'm like, it's the same thing. We're talking about the same thing, but wait. This is why people get so confused in this world.
I respond better to praise.
ways, you know.
Well, it's at the same time. I don't. It's weird.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Common Core, the rule of math doesn't apply as long as you try cut. Damn. I'm not looking forward to having to go through math with my kid in school now. I was looking at it. It's weird and
Byakuya
ridiculous.
was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
I think with his night vision goggles, he saw the shiny tape, which was used to draw him over in that location. And because that other person underneath that was hiding under there was couldn't really see, they were using that as the point. So this way, when it became obscured, or when they heard him, that's when they knew to start stabbing.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed.
Oh, they took Common Core out of the curriculum? Oh, good. Thank goodness. World burns because of Common Core. Every time I find the right answer, I say like, what?
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Oh, wait,
The
was that-
hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
I think it needs to be the last wave to learn that use this junk. Okay, good.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Terrible judge of character. So far, yes. Dropped a chicken leg under the table. That could be true. Well, he dove on the table. It's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Then it's probably. Oh dear lord. So many things to pick this time. But yeah, it's probably the knife. Because I think you've seen that. I was just seeing if there was the tape, but it doesn't look like it.
I can prove it with this. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Wait, what is this? Food not on my watch. You can actually help.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
But it's not.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Ooh, what's this proof? No, no new Kyokos. Oh no.
This is almost like a real trial.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. You shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. How thick is a bamboo sword? I can show you mine. I have one downstairs. Kendo sword. They're about this big. Well, yeah, it's skinnier at the top, but it thickens up as it goes down. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. The reason you always get voted if your influence falls to 0. Oh, because you lost all your trust, so everybody's... Okay, that makes sense. Because if your trust goes down to 0, everybody thinks that you did it. Beat your brothers with them. A backyard full of bamboo. Ooh. So you're like whipping with... Ooh. That's gotta sting. It does say that she did say she has a kendo sword with her, yes. Not an actual sword. You're covering for yourself. Yeah, that makes sense. Concentrate by holding down the right button. You can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are going too fast. Oh, this does consume. Oh, like the entire last game, I never once purposely used the focus gauge, except for the beat game when you have to use it because you can't see anymore. The only time I actually use them. Okay, Slander. Rest well. Hopefully this will be the time that works. Clearly your body was just saying like, man, I need to hear those dulcet tones of V's voice. So it forced you awake, forced you to that computer, took over your mind. But now, hopefully your body's gotten its fill, and you're good to go. Rest well, sweet prince. You won't use it that much game either if you're a kid. Oh! Well then, good luck and have fun. Take your argument. Oh, dear Lord. AC timer, night vision goggles, that's what it's going to be.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hamhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
7 problems. Okay, you're getting there. You're getting there. You can do it, Pecan. You can do it. I believe in you.
Couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
You lies. What proof do you have? You couldn't see in the dark.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Also, the images still do zoom in and out, but only during discussion.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
A little bit, but yeah, it's not shaking. Wait. Did I just get a...
That's obviously wrong.
Whoa.
It should be the other way around.
Oh, she called it on me! Oh!
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by my sudden argument? Yes. Yes, I was. People can argue with you. It makes sense considering, like, Makoto was always like, no, you're wrong because of this. And everyone's like, oh, okay. Makoto was always right. So this actually makes it a lot more believable of a back and forth in a trial for this. I like it. I like it a lot. It's between you and me. I was also surprised. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Oh. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Okay. Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or... What the heck? Goodness. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, they'll skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. The number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You'll lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. It means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, he's refuting weak spots with the... Oh my god. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you'll not be able to cut on a... Oh my god. Huh? What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry. It appears there have been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. Cut through everything unless it's a weak spot. Then triangle the weak spot. Oh. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? There's the start button, blah blah blah. Well then, good luck, have fun. Oh my goodness. Okay then. Irons in the
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
And fast forward. I'm just listening. Oh,
If you just
Okay.
use common sense.
am I not supposed to slash
The
it?
killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Yeah. I guess I'm not slashing it enough?
If you just use the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Okay.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Am I supposed to slash mine?
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality.
Whoop.
So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, there was a weak point there. On a hole in your argument. Rebecca brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute with evidence.
Because if they used night vision goggles,
Hooked or aluminum case.
then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. That's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Whoop. Darn it.
Because if they used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even if, I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Suppose all that, yeah.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
That's interesting.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Clever.
Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too?
Just because you love
If
Haruki.
there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Now, what is the main dish?
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Doesn't mean I won't acknowledge she's a bit of an idiot. She can be out there, we'll say. The knife was brought in the duraluminum case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. Knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
The copper and aluminum. It's durable aluminum, therefore duraluminum.
Noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
Duralumin. Duraluminum.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Aluminum sounds better.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You
Yes.
think so too, right, Hajime?
There's the possibility the murder would occur. Boy, I wonder how he would know.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Please? 。 Careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent for him.
Aluminium? What aluminium? It sounds fantastical, doesn't it? That doesn't get your point across, you know? Like a threatening letter, yep.
Who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Friendly lies.
Those are still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was
I
legitimate.
mean, props to him for trying to keep everybody safe, though.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Coding takes forever. Yes. Yes, it does. No one here is from the previous game, except maybe Byakuya. It looks like it might be. Maybe in the future, I don't know. But Byakuya just got killed. But he was all fat. This other Nagito looks like Makoto. But they seem like jumbled up versions of themselves. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Is Yoko Makoto's child? Ooh, now you're thinking with portals. What? I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Ooh, like
If
what?
Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
That's a good point. That's what I'm wondering. That's the truth with the
Wouldn't have
lies.
been able to see anything without the
Never
night vision
know.
goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table. The glowing paint!
I see.
Then use more development.
Glowing
So...
paint was the mark.
Yeah,
I thought
she's...
you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table.
I'm worried that doing her story is going to be just not that great.
And the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which
Nope.
means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Not really that worth it, really. Yeah. I kind of wanted to, like, she interests me, but at the same time, the more I see her character in this, it really doesn't look fleshed out to me. But it feels like Peko has something that the very first event, like, actual stuff was coming out, so it's great. Like, I want to know more about her first.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
With Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Okay, someone better than Sonya.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pecco's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. We call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots. The blue-colored weak spots will be called grease spots. Oh dear. When shooting at grease spots with truth bullets, you'll need to flip your way of thinking. If arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Oh my god. You press the star now. And good luck and have fun! Oh goodness.
Since
Okay, so first of all, let's go look at these accounts again, because I don't remember them. Taru's account, powered by electricity. Couldn't use it. Okay, cool stuff. Came to the old building, then walked away. Headed straight to the office. He didn't see anyone there, including people. Okay, so it sounds like it's probably going to be his.
she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Okay.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
No! No, I didn't mean to shoot! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Sorry.
You weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, so there's only one point. Was it Becca's testimony? Not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation to totally back up her testimony.
Since Peko was in the office,
Son of a gun.
she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Yucky. Ooh. Wasn't it? So, I mean, unless that's him saying that that's that. My gosh, I need to work on my memory. Chiaki's.
Why is it impossible?
Oh my gosh, I keep hitting that button. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna have to be Nekomaru's.
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
No?
I
Oh.
agree with that.
Oh, right. Consent!
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I thought that it was wrong because it kind of smashed into it and didn't break apart. But yeah, because you're agreeing with it, it makes sense that it wasn't. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
There's your zoom out of me.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
How many games out there, though, think honestly, address the fact that their characters, whether it be main or side, actually need to use the washroom, though? You usually have things like where they can walk into bathrooms, sure. And so bathrooms exist, but never about the need for elimination.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Said it's fine.
Oh, that poor girl.
Still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
Yeah, sorry, Guitar. We're never talking to Teru. I don't know if I could ever really constitute the use of that. It's yeah. Hello, Blitchy. How you doing? You know, the first few times earlier in the game and so on, okay. You know, he's a little strong. But it just keeps going and getting worse. It's like, come on, man.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Get it? She was in the bathroom. She's saying, what?
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean
Cracking
is,
you up, the
is it possible
you bathroom
someone
humor.
slipped her some laxatives?
It's true, Blitchy. There's a reason why I've marked my stream as mature. While I myself usually don't like to swear on stream and so on, I try to still remain within the element of the stream, or of the game. Oh gosh, can I show her the picture? Blitchy was here last time, wasn't she? Blitchy, you saw the compromising position, didn't you? I'm pretty sure. You may have missed it. Do you want to see the compromising picture? Is the real question. Is the next one down? Of course you do. Oh my goodness. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. There you go. Just for all of you coming in. The compromising photo. That usually this is the one that everybody walks into the stream right when this is up on the screen. So clearly my view count is going to go way up. Notice the chain link sausages binding her wrists up. The bottle ready for action. And yeah, the stream thumbnail. I don't know how we keep coming to this again. It keeps coming up over and over again. Exactly. Tails is all like, wait, he's showing the picture again. Can I go back? Okay. That stream thumbnail, well, considering how many times I've been bringing it up, I would not be surprised. Teru is probably going to have it hanging up on the ceiling right above his bed. If he could get a copy of it. The tasteful censorship, exactly. Blitchy, the real reason why we wanted to show that to you is because right now, everybody else here, including me, we're all guilty right now. Guilty because that picture was jailbait. And as such, you have been exposed to it as well, so you are just as guilty as the rest of us. We're bringing everybody down into our pit of despair. Searches for hentai. Oh dear.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office.
Because it's a computer program, so it can't be Uchi. Wait. Computer program. Everybody's been kind of mixed in. I wonder if alter egos are going to show up in this as well. Oh, that would be interesting.
I see. That might have happened.
To theorize based on the fact, so you're not the mastermind, so The question is whether Pico's stomachache was a coincidence or someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. That's a good point. Wait. Oh my gosh, the embarrassing pose is part of my bullets? Oh no.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything.
Oh,
weird.
AC timer.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
I mean, party dishes fit with it.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
That goes. Stomachache was coincidence or someone touched to cause it. Okay.
Did you?
Alright, let's check out this party dish. What did it say? Did it say it tasted weird? Poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Kane and Pico were the only ones who ate them.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
I think it was the little girl, though.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Yeah, no, it didn't really fit with that.
Crap.
Did you eat anything weird?
It didn't tell me anything about
I don't remember eating anything weird.
copying things,
that
though.
You mention it, you brought food to the office,
That was the
right?
last game it told me. It didn't say anything about that this game.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
We can
There
try.
might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, I can't copy yet. Yeah. Knife. AC timer. Night vision goggles. Embarrassing pose. No. Okay, I know we're going into this, but I just want to see what it says. During the blackout, tripped and fell in the dining hall. By the time lights came up, she ended up in compromised. Okay. So no, it can't be that.
Did you eat anything weird?
Oh, right. Under laxatives, we should probably do party dishes.
Now that
Because
you
other people
mention
ate it. Someone else ate it too. The Kane ate it.
food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Yep, shoot laxatives
There
and
might
party
have been
dishes.
some
Yes.
laxatives in it, don't you think?
Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed.
I
wouldn't do anything. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Did you eat anything?
I don't remember eating. Now that you meant you brought food to the office, just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some laxatives in it.
No, that's wrong. No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Kane. There's no way I'm going to remember that.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Well, pound it into that skull of
You,
yours.
Hiko, should apologize, not you.
I didn't
He's the one
learn
who
all
made
throughout
lots of
Danganronpa
accusation.
1. What makes you think I'll learn about Danganronpa 2? Clearly, JRPGs are not my thing. Or names, I should say.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
There's this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout. The blackout itself is what's actually important. We need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Wow. Oh my dear lord. Irons in storage room, I agree with.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Nope.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Yes. No.
It does not
Sorry.
have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or
No.
maybe they caused a power surge?
Yes.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
That's the most important thing.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, did they throw a...
Maybe they used a remote.
They probably...
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Oh,
I agree with that.
I consent. Not a trash cake. Guess you needed time to throw that one up. Exactly.
Caused
Wait.
by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it.
She knows about transmitters when she doesn't even know about fire door. Got a point.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh, dang. Being argued with?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Doing so, you're gonna shock a display of dark. Oh my god.
The irons in the storage room caused the blackout, and for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the store, and that means everyone who was it when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Good man.
Just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer
no,
had to
I
go to the
missed.
storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout,
Allow me to
There's a bit of a delay after I choose to use it. That's the thing I need to work on. I need to think about. I thought it'd be instant as soon as I hit it, but there's like a couple second delay before it actually slashes. Allow me to cut through these words with my own words.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Who set the ACs is real question.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Oh jeez, look at her.
Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Yeah, it's interesting because they said with even a step ladder, they wouldn't have been able to do it.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Well, complimenting yourself, Hyoko?
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Yes, Sword.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
They're super beautiful and awesome.
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout
He seems to
occurred.
really like Hope.
The question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, this is the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a
No
killer.
way.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
That sounds like something that the ultimate despair says, and it's...
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
I mean, yeah, just... Because that's essentially like what Junko was saying in different words. Full of despair, I'll kill you.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already!
Because it's interesting, because you're using hope as a tool for despair.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
Nagito's entire
We're all
character.
friends,
Yeah, it's...
aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
It really seems like this is how one of the Ultimate Despairs would do it. Because we know the Ultimate Despair is not an ability, but it's an organization.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway.
Unless he's just very, very depressed.
Single one.
That's wrong. I think.
Did you say something?
Oof.
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
This causing despair.
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Asking how the killer got close to that table. Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they need to be close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it
They
is.
followed the cord from the wall. Because you just walk to the wall in the dark, you'd find that, follow the wall until you get to the cord, and you follow the cord until you get to the table. Nagito, what are you doing there? Diagram's the clue who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move through that table in the dark. They'll probably use something to help them move in the dark. Spot selection. Select a suspicious spot. Oh.
Here!
That's interesting.
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
I hope your display is exactly. Oh boy. The killer must have used the desk lamp to move. Yes.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
A power cord.
I can prove it with
Please
this.
overcome any despair to make your hope
Turn
shine
the desk
brighter.
lamp on.
Oh,
They used
oh,
it for power.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
He would have looked really suspicious.
There's only one person here who could have done that.
Ooh.
Person here who could have possibly done it. It was her.
You're the only one!
Well, I was not expecting that so
It
quick.
was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
But he still would have had to have seen.
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
When he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another...
My watch is a little tight right now. It's bothering me. One moment while I readjust. Oh, that feels much better. Yep.
I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Lucky.
Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Yeah. But Mark needing. Well, how did he make sure everybody else picked a different one?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you
Oh,
made earlier,
wow.
that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Oh, he's going nuts. Oh boy.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Those eyes. That moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness of his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout.
This is where it's going to be a twist, and that while he did do all that, he's not the one who actually killed him.
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little
Most of your
nuts
work is
right
done. You're so close, Beacon. You can do it.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature?
Hmm.
Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me
Oh,
could-
never mind. They still have the face shaking when they go crazy.
I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
At least it's not
Too
all the
arrogant
time,
to
though.
have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his
The better
childhood killing
VAs?
neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Are you saying that you're a crazy murderer, Sonia?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Is creepy spooky killer. Maybe.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
How about that old-looking building near the hotel? Oh, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Must be Hope. Uh-oh. Not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there, full of cobwebs. So busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't have any time to clean the storage room. And there for a long time. I think it would be bad for your health. Guess why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
That's true.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions.
May not be the best one, but you are. All about that Hope.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get
The
picked for
ultimate
cleaning
lucky
duty?
student.
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
His talent, I believe. His talent is.
I see. You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Left with a red mark. Ah, we'll call the ultimate lucky student. You don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. He's saying all that, but he's not the killer. He's saying all that to get everybody killed. For some strange reason, he wants everybody to die. Let's cause despair to make hope shine brighter. Yeah, that seems to be his whole thing.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
He's just making shit up.
I already know that, but
You want to do this for every trial?
there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply
Don't think it's that little girl.
is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Can't be Gundam, because otherwise he would have known how to get his earring. From this point on, lines of white noise. Oh boy, we got the white noise again. Those will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of it as obstacles. Yep. I guess, not gentle. I won't fall into despair, even though it's meaningless. Allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. Oh, really? I'll be explained later. Oh, that's interesting. I can have fun. The creep is the killer. He's Teru. He can't be. He can't. Oh my god. That is a lot of accounts. That's going to be Mikan's autopsy report.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
I can't shoot those.
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife you hit.
No! Because it was a smaller thing.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But... based on...
Finally didn't push the wrong thing.
on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly...
With those pink words, I was like, yeah, let's go, let's go!
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Ouch.
Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
Yep, the missing skewer, like I said.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer.
That's from
It has to be
underneath.
you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Nagito.
Okay, fire me.
Hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
Who's the person behind the skewer? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
No
Don't
way.
get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
But the skewer was underneath. I was just sitting there.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it.
Unless they also
Truth
had
is beyond your
goggles.
sight.
Like, how many goggles were in the store, the supermarket, I
That's a
wonder?
pretty clever metaphor, despite the fact that it came from me.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
It was beyond our sight. No, it can't be. There's some way to find out what happened in the dark. Guessing the goggles? Oh yes, Ibuki is the noise.
I can prove it with this.
Thank you, Jeez. I actually,
Even if we couldn't see
I would have had to
it,
read through all of them. I was like, oh.
I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For real?
I'm so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Okay, maybe it can't be Hyoko. She's right there.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you?
See,
Wasn't the blackout...
and this is why it can't be Teru. He's right there. Oh, but wait. Wait. But people talking could still be underneath the floor and talking up from the floor. From underneath. So he could still sound like he's there.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
What's with that ow?
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. He got shoved from. Yep, before he could even grab it. Sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
To interpret it like that. No. Actually, I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
Getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys.
I know, because he was under the table. With his luck, Byakuya saved him. Because he was the one under the table first.
I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
That's kind of funny now, isn't it?
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Gotta be really demoralizing. Like, yeah, we know who it is. Oh,
What other word is
I have no idea.
with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. This whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I don't know his true character. Simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Oh. Suspended. Oh dear.
Well now.
Well then, the class trial has reached its climax. What? Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? Those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. If you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you going to do? Oh, damn. It is curious about if I'm wrong. Well, that's the thing. I'm not 100% on who the killer is. Let's see. So, not him. Like, we know the skewers. The skewer was missing. Save you wrong. For realsies? Yup. Ooh. Wait, if that's the case, do you really get $10 billion or mono coins? You get a lot of mono coins? You get it right? There's a lot to bear in mind. You get 10 billion mono coins. Yes. Oh my goodness, really? Oh man. Okay. That's the case. Let's give it some serious thought here. Okay, let's walk through this. We know Skira killed him. Now, just because we heard people there, we could go from the... Just because they said something doesn't mean they're safe. Because you need to be able to go onto the floor. See, at this point, I don't know if you can really know for sure who did it, though. Like, Teru. We know he's the chef, yes. And he was the one who would have known about the skewers, who was there for the skewers. I mean, it would make sense. I just don't think there's enough information that's really known right now for you to know the killer. So I guess I'm going to just do the continue on. But what I'm curious about is I'm going to press continue on so this way. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. Ha! Okay, good. So, that means my logic and reasoning was true. Okay, good. That actually makes me feel really good. Because I was sitting there going, if you could tell, I was really curious how you would know at this point for sure 100% who it was. Because there really isn't enough information yet to draw a logical conclusion and be completely sure.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil.
You're truly a villain. Had me going there. I was sitting there going, I was like, I kind of want to know, but it doesn't make sense. But yes, this actually is a good point to end the stream. Because normally.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Yep, that's the perfect end to perfect time to stop. Recap, perfect. Great for next time then. So let's go over here and we will listen to this fantabulous music. Okay, good. That means I wasn't really missing anything. We can have thoughts and ideas as to who it is, but we don't know for certain. So tomorrow there's more? No, not tomorrow. Normally on Thursdays I have a D&D group or whatnot that goes on. But yes, this upcoming Saturday is the next stream, and that will be the very last Saturday that I will be streaming the Elder Scrolls Online. Zookeeper Chris and I are going to be doing some special stuff. We might get True Impact in there as well. I might probably try to do, once again, some more dungeons and or PvP runs. What does that mean for Saturdays in September? Well, what I was thinking is, we all like to play games. Perhaps I might try to make Dungeons and or Dragons. It's true, there's never a guarantee that there will be dragons. I was thinking of maybe trying to make Saturdays into a multiplayer games. So where we could all, get to play together at something. Anything. We've got all kinds of games that we all have and play together, or that we could play together. Or we could just keep it as exactly a community night, Lich. A community night, because honestly, I love chatting with all of you while we're doing the stream, and it would be great just to be able to go do some random rub-outs in Terraria, Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, whatever that is. And it doesn't have to be a set game every single Saturday. We could perhaps do your busy Saturdays. Oh, okay. Bonus is that means you won't miss any Danganronpa on Saturdays. Hey. Final Fantasy 14 play cheap. That means I'd have to sub again, and right now I'm subbed to ESO because I'm having a lot of fun in that. But I do understand where you're coming from in that, because that being a group together would be fun. But we'll talk in the Discord and we'll figure out something there. We'll talk. We've got a couple weeks until the first Saturday. So that being the case, here is the Discord. Oh, have yourself a good night. Jeez, we'll catch you later. You can follow me on Twitter as well as Discord. That's where we'll start doing some discussions here. Maybe start thinking about what we want to do. Or if we even want to do a community days. Who knows? If you all would rather we just continue with our main game and just do the 3 streams of that a week, by all means, we can do that as well. Or maybe if there's a better day, maybe we can do a community day on like Sunday and we'll just keep it offline. There won't be a stream, but we could all actually gather and just chat. This way we can have free voice chat. Because on stream I tend to do things without voice chat unless it's specifically with the TKKS stream. Lest anybody start to rage or call names. We don't want that to be possibly getting me banned or something. But yes, anyways, we'll comment about that over in... Yeah. Oh my. But yes, we'll talk about that in the Discord and what have you. We'll figure out what's happening. So anyways, you all have yourselves a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.